this up, and then we'll just we can chop off the beginning.
Yeah. All right, let me see if this looks like it's... okay, it is running. I see the little clock up here. We're at 8 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. I wondered where that clock was.
It's okay. We'll just call this How I Got Clean.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael James Fry, and I just want to take a moment or two and tell you how I got clean. I'll begin by letting you know that I am a very stubborn alcoholic and addict. So once a person quits using, that's just the very beginning. It's not the end of the problem. As recovering alcoholics and addicts, we have the rest of our lives that we have to deal with this. But I don't want to take your time telling you my horror stories. I want to tell you how I got out of it. Yes, I went to AA. I was in and out of those rooms for a decade. And I went to NA, and I'm not here to slam those programs. They help many people. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been there, and I know they help people. I even studied a book called Rational Recovery. Some of you might recall that book about the beast and turning off the beast from your mind and so forth. These things came from the free world, and they weren't working for me. What worked for me ultimately was my faith in Jesus Christ. Now, a lot of people have come to me and they talk to me about faith, and they don't understand how faith operates. And the explanation that it always winds up coming down to is this notion that faith per se is belief in that which cannot be proven by science. This is the line I always lay on people who are asking me, well, what about proof of God? How do you know? How do you know? Well, I want to start by quickly quoting this passage from the Holy Bible. It's from the Apostle Paul, and it's in the book of Romans. It's chapter 8, verse 16. And the verse reads like this: "The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God." And if you're a Protestant, you might recognize the name John Wesley, who founded Methodism. And he was fond of calling this the inner witness, you see. And that's what I want to talk to you about. It's that inner knowing that changes us from who we were faithfully, regardless of what other people say, into who we are. It accommodates that frustration that the rest of the world feels. So, last verse I want to read to you, or actually 3 verses, comes from Paul's letter to Ephesians, and this is in chapter 4, verses 22, 23, and 24. It reads like this: "That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, that ye put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness." That righteousness and true holiness comes about because the Spirit beareth witness with our spirit. It all fits together when you can realize that Christ is the character of God that we find within ourselves. When I got a hold of that, that's what changed my life. It opened up everything for me. At this point, I have no cravings. I have no demons whispering in my ear that when I've had enough of this sobriety, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get loaded. That used to be a big problem. And I'm telling you right now, it's gone. I don't desire to get high anymore. And that's what I did. I replaced alcoholism with drug addiction. And I stayed stoned for years and years and years. I'll just put it that way. And I also want to tell you, I eventually had replaced marijuana smoking with spice smoking, which is so popular now, and I'm off of that too. Nothing out there is convincing me that it's worth sacrificing my faith for, because I know it inside my heart now. And no one can convince me out of that truth, because I know the Spirit of God bears witness. It's inside me. If you want any more information on this, just read the Gospel of John. So that's it in a nutshell. It's how I got sober. And I'm just banking everything that you can too. All it takes is a belief in that which cannot be proven by science. Thank you very much, and God bless you.